Hands out to your side and drop the knife. Hands out to your side. Beanbag, beanbag. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Still got the knife here?
Negative effect.
Still got a guard on him?
I can get him on him. Yeah, I don't want that knife in his head. That's good. I'll be hands free. Alright, he's good. Somebody step on that right hand real hard.
You got a knife in each hand? Knife in each hand.
Knife in each hand. Rex, low. I got left. Good on. I'm gonna switch you.
Alright.
Good. You got lethal right there?
Yes. I have lethal.
I should have it in. Follow. Where's that knife?
It's further away from you.
I didn't see where the other one went. Where'd the first knife go? Where'd the first?
But we get the basic idea.
Yeah, I want to talk about this now. Okay, so just Google the raw footage and watch it at home, folks. But here are my major issues with this whole thing. Okay, he was complying. They were asking him to walk down the hill. Why in the fuck did they throw a flashbang beside him and startle him? Why are they slowly closing around him with all these lethal options, making him more afraid? You know, like, that makes no sense unless your intention was to ambush and kill him. You know, to use the flashbang as a distraction while you're shooting him. You know, this is just plain out murder.
And he was peaceful before the flashbang. He was like, okay, let's go ahead. He's throwing on his backpack. He's getting ready to go ahead and leave. Leave with you officers. And they throw the flashbang.
And it scares the hell out of him. It scares him.
Yeah, and so obviously, if you're a person that's always in a defensive situation where you think you're going to have people trying to hurt you, and that does happen with some of the homeless population where they're constantly having to defend themselves, quite often, yes, they're going to have something to defend themselves, some sort of knife or whatever. And so, yeah, he was ready to pull, and his natural reaction, I got to defend myself, I pull out my weapons. Well, all of a sudden, oh, he's got knives. Gun him down. That's pretty much their reaction right then and there.
Yeah,
none of that needed to happen because someone got decided, I'm going to just go ahead and pop a flashbang off. Well, actually, that was more of a concussion grenade, but still, yeah, it was not needed at all.
Yeah, I believe that the whole flashbang thing was talked about beforehand, and they planned it. Because you can hear one of the officers, all this memory's coming back. I analyzed this footage into the dirt years ago when it happened. But you can hear one of the officers say, do it, right before they throw the flashbang. So I know that this was like an ambush thing, okay? Like by their behavior and how when the cop says just do it and he throws a flashbang. And yeah, Bunny was touching on something. There's all kinds of flashbangs. There's these little inert ones that only make a little bit of noise. They're called a distraction device. And then there's breaching flashbangs that can cause a mortal wound if it blows up really close to you. And there's like variant degrees of intensities. And I have no idea what type of flashbang this was. And there's no way to really tell unless you actually pick it up and read the serial number and then go back to its SKU number and figure out what it is. But like, this was a planned attack on this guy. And when you analyze it and read all about it, in case, you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And I mean, let's move into more of for a general citizen that applies. I can't load this one into YouTube. So there's going to be a little bit, you're going to have to watch your, your broadcast there. But it's a Facebook posting video dealing with San Bernardino deputies threatening to push charges on someone that's at a police department wanting to file paperwork here. And this is quite the interesting and telling story. Whoops. Okay, whoops. Here we go. Hit the allow. Here we go.
I'm about getting tired of you, and you're about to go to jail, just so you know. What I'm going to jail for?
I'll create something, you understand? You'll go to jail, do you understand that?
Only on two, a San Bernardino deputy is under investigation after he's caught on video threatening to create charges against a Victorville man.
Yeah, Duncan Hicks captured that disturbing encounter on his cell phone.
Well, tonight the sheriff says his deputy was out of line. CBS 2's Crystal Cruz is live in Victorville and shows us what else was captured on video. Crystal.
Hi, yeah, this man, he says he was threatened, disrespected, and now he'd like to see this deputy fired for what he caught on video right here at this station.
What is this?
That's the incident report number.
Oh, this is the number.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
Duncan Hicks was inside the Victorville police station this month to file a police report. Unsatisfied with how the receptionist and deputy were handling it, Hicks recorded part of the incident.
He was very disrespectful to me, very rude to me.
Hicks says this was his third time here and also called once to file a few custody disputes with his child's mother, and says this time the deputy refused to write his report down and then took it a step further.
This is not explaining the incident, sir.
Okay,
Funny.
Duncan, you know what, man?
Yes?
I'm about
Funny.
tired of you.
I was just wondering, you still trying to cue that up for people?
You have to watch the actual live stream, man. I can't. It's a Facebook video. I can't cue that up through Watch Together.
I got you. Okay, I'll be quiet.
I told you that before I started playing it and gave you a chance to do that.
I know. I was reading this crap in my chat room.
You're not paying attention. You got to multitask, man. Okay, I'll continue playing this and then I'll explain a little bit more.
You're about to go to jail, just so you know.
What I'm going to jail for?
I'll create something, you understand? You'll go to jail, you understand that?
I was shocked. I didn't do nothing wrong. You know, I'm a law-abiding citizen.
You can't say that. How are you going to create something? That's against the law.
Illegal? Recording me like that? That's illegal. Without my knowledge, you want to go to jail for that too?
According to the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, recording in the station is allowed.
You have a gun on your hip. I'm doing this for my protection.
Please, this is Caroline. Hope, please. You're not starting that here in my lobby.
Sheriff John McMahon released a statement that reads in part, "Since viewing the video, our employee's response to the citizen is not consistent with my expectation of customer service. Additionally, the deputy's responses are not consistent with the interpretation of the law."
That's his way of doing his job. I would like him to be fired.
Now, the Sheriff's Department says they are investigating, and once they're done with their investigation, an appropriate action will be taken. The deputy remains on the job.
Yep, and that's the big problem with that. The deputy remains on the job. My question is what kind of punishment he ended up getting, because as is, he's threatening to violate someone's rights, civil rights right there, trying to cover a wrong that's being done to him. He's there to put down a police report, a legal document. That way, if he has to go to court later on that issue, it is there. He could say, yes, it is. This is my statements. This is of the situation that happened. This is my little thing about it because of this ongoing civil case that I have going with someone else.